Hello student, in previous video we completed chemical properties of aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. In this video we start with physical property of aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. In this first topic is physical state and boiling points of aldehyde and ketone. First of all, physical state. Physical state means aldehyde and ketone in which state, gaseous state, liquid state or in any other state. In this first point, formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is gas at room temperature and has irritating odor. In aldehyde, formaldehyde is first molecule and which is gaseous state in at room temperature and it has irritating odor. Second aldehyde in aldehyde range, acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde is extremely volatile and colorless liquid. Acetaldehyde is extremely volatile means in room temperature it can be converted into liquid to gaseous state, and acetaldehyde is colorless in color. Higher aldehyde have pleasant odor. Here formaldehyde had irritating odor. After formaldehyde, if we goes increasing order or mass number is increases in aldehyde, then it has pleasant odor. Higher aldehyde have pleasant odor. Then next, acetone. Ketone in this acetone is a liquid at room temperature and has pleasant odor, but most of the higher ketone have blunt odor. In ketone, first ketone which is acetone is a liquid form and at room temperature acetone has pleasant odor, but most of the higher ketone means if it goes increasing mass number, that ketone has blunt odor. Second topic is solubility of aldehyde and ketone. In this first, the oxygen atom of C double bond O can involve in hydrogen bonding with water molecule. The oxygen atom in aldehyde or ketone C double bond O can involve in hydrogen bonding with water molecule. As a result of this, the lower aldehyde and ketone are water soluble. In this lower aldehyde and ketone means which has lower mass number. First formaldehyde, then acetone. These are lower aldehyde and ketone which are water soluble. Example, acetaldehyde, acetone. Then as the molecule or molecular mass increases, the proportion of hydrocarbon increases. As the molecular mass increases in aldehyde or ketone, the proportion of hydrocarbon increases. Hydrogen and carbon bond increases, which cannot form hydrogen bond, and the water solubility decreases. As we increases molecular mass of any aldehyde or ketone, then hydrocarbon increases which cannot form hydrogen bond and the water solubility decreases. Here C double bond O, carbon is positively charged, oxygen is negatively charged, and here hydrogen, oxygen and hydrogen which is water molecule attached with oxygen. If molecular mass increases, then this proportion of hydrocarbon atom is also increases, and water solubility is decreases, because this attachment is also increases the length. Physical state, boiling points, and solubilities of carboxylic acid. In these, first, lower aliphatic carboxylic acid. Aliphatic carboxylic acid means which is straight chain carboxylic acid, and lower aliphatic carboxylic acid means which has lower mass number. Lower aliphatic carboxylic acids up to 9 carbon atom are colorless liquids with irritating odor. In carboxylic acid, which is lower aliphatic carboxylic acid up to 9 carbon atoms are colorless liquids with irritating odor. In the second, the higher homologous are colorless. The higher homologous atoms are colorless, odorless, wax-like solid, have low volatility. In carboxylic acid molecule which is higher homologous, higher means which has higher molecular mass number, are colorless, odorless, wax-like solid, and have low volatility. The next point, carboxylic acids have higher boiling points. Carboxylic acids have higher boiling point than those of alkane, ethers, alcohol, aldehyde, and ketones. Next, nature of intermolecular forces. In this, first, the carbonyl bond which is C double bond O in aldehyde and ketone is polar covalent bond. The carbonyl bond in aldehyde and ketone is polar covalent bond. Then next, this compound contain dipole-dipole forces of attraction. Aldehyde and ketone which has polar covalent bond are also contain dipole-dipole forces of attraction. Dipole-dipole forces means two poles which is oppositely charged and can attract each other. Then next, the molecule orient in such a way as to have oppositely polarized atom facing each other. The molecule orient. Orientation means all molecules are rotate or vibrate. These molecules rotate in such a way that oppositely charged atoms facing each other, and these opposite charge attract each other. Here oxygen attach with carbon by double bond. Here also carbon attach with oxygen by double bond. Oxygen is negatively charged and carbon is positively charged. Because of orientation, these molecules are rotated and these oppositely charged atoms facing each other. This is positively charged and this is negatively charged. And because of these different charges, both of these attract each other. And this is called dipole-dipole attraction in carbonyl compound. In this next, carbonyl group of carboxylic acid, carboxyl group of carboxylic acid contain OH bond, oxygen hydrogen bond, which is responsible for formation of hydrogen bonding. Carboxyl group of carboxylic acid contains OH bond which is responsible for formation of hydrogen bonding. Thus, carboxylic acid have strongest intermolecular forces of attraction. Because of these hydrogen bonding, carboxylic acid have strongest intermolecular forces of attraction. Next, polarity of carbonyl group. The polarity of carbonyl group originates from higher electronegativity of oxygen. Relative to carbon as well as resonance effect. The polarity of carbonyl group means carbon attached with oxygen by double bond, originates from higher electronegativity of oxygen. In this, oxygen is higher electronegative than carbon, relative to carbon as well as resonance effect. All this shown in figure. First, oxygen attached with carbon by double bond. Here arrow located negativity. Oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. Here oxygen is negatively charged and carbon is positively charged. This is the first structure. Then this is two structure which denoted resonance or polarity. Here oxygen attached with carbon by double bond and two lone pair on oxygen, and here oxygen attached with carbon by single bond, and here three lone pair on oxygen. This oxygen is negatively charged. This is the major product and this is the minor product, or major molecule and minor molecule. And this is the last structure, oxygen attached with carbon by single bond, and here two lone pair on the place of bond. Oxygen is negatively charged and carbon is positively charged, and this structure is resonance hybrid structure, and all these structures are polarity of carbonyl group. Next, chemical properties of aldehyde and ketone. In this laboratory test for aldehyde and ketone, aldehyde are easily oxidized to carboxylic acid and therefore act as reducing agent towards mild oxidizing agent. Ketones do not have hydrogen atom directly attached to carbonyl carbon. Carbonyl carbon means C double bond O. Hence, they are not oxidized by mild oxidizing agent. Aldehyde are easily oxidized to carboxylic acid, and therefore aldehyde is also used as a reducing agent or act as a reducing agent. But ketones do not have hydrogen atom directly attached to carbonyl carbon. Hence, they are not oxidized by mild oxidizing agent, and because of this, aldehyde and ketone both have different taste. Here first test given by only aldehyde. In this first Skiff's test, this test is doing in laboratory. For this first, when alcoholic solution of aldehyde is treated with few drops of Skiff's reagent. After this, pink or red or magenta color is appeared. This confirms the presence of aldehydic group. Aldehydic group means CHO group. When alcoholic solution of aldehyde is treated with few drops of Skiff's reagent, we get pink color, red color or magenta color. This confirms the presence of aldehyde group. Second laboratory test for aldehyde is Tollens test or silver mirror test. When an aldehyde is boiled with Tollens reagent means ammonical silver nitrate. When aldehyde is boiled with this ammonical silver nitrate, silver mirror is formed or shiny layer is formed. This test is also known as Tollens test or silver mirror test. For this, the aldehyde is oxidized. The aldehyde is oxidized to carboxylate ion by Tollens reagent, and Ag plus ion is reduced to Ag. Here RCHO, which is aldehyde group. This aldehyde group is treated with Tollens reagent. In Tollens reagent, silver is treated with ammonical solution or ammonical silver nitrate plus OH minus ion. Whole these molecule or whole these combination is Tollens reagent. This aldehyde treated with Tollens reagent, after boiling we get silver mirror, means Ag plus ion gets converted into Ag and carboxylate ion are separated, and ammonia in gaseous form is away and water molecule is formed. Next laboratory test for aldehyde is Fehling test. When a mixture of an aldehyde and Fehling solution is boiled in hot water, a red precipitate of cuprous oxide is formed. When mixture of aldehyde and Fehling solution is boiled in hot water, we get red precipitate of cuprous oxide. An aldehyde is oxidized to carboxylate ion by Fehling solution, and Cu2 plus ion is reduced. Cuprous ion is reduced to Cu plus. Cu2 plus is reduced to Cu plus ion. Here aldehyde RCHO is treated with Fehling solution. Fehling solution means copper ion with OH minus ion. 2 Cu2 plus 5 OH minus, which is Fehling solution. This mixture is boiled in water. After this we get carboxylate ion RCOO minus, which is carboxylate ion, plus red precipitate of cuprous oxide plus 3H2O water molecule. This cuprous oxide confirms aldehyde is present.